Worked in a noodle shop, never seeking glory of fame, they accidentally stumbled upon legendary names. That did not meter out correctly. But welcome to Versus Battle Cards. Today we have some insanely overpowered fighters. The next Monkey King versus the successor to Master Oogway, Noodle Boy versus the Big Fat Panda. That's right, it's MK, the Monkey Kid, versus Po, the Dragon Warrior. According to the Discord poll, Po has this one in the bag. But destiny is often unpredictable. The poll doesn't decide, it's all about the research here. So let's see which one of these Chinese champions will triumph. So, MK is supposed to be the next Monkey King, and was even trained by Wukong himself. Before even beginning training though, MK already proved he was worthy of becoming the next Monkey King by effortlessly lifting Wukong's staff. You know, that gigantic staff made from a pillar that can extend and grow to heights higher than the clouds? The one that can be shrunk down for convenient carrying or summoned to the user if it's ever lost? Yeah, that staff. Once training actually began, it became very apparent that the ability to wield the staff wasn't all that MK got from the Monkey King. He also has incredible agility, able to fly and teleport. He knows martial arts. He's incredibly strong and incredibly fast. And he even has enhanced senses, with incredible sight and hearing. He can even detect spirits. It's not just physical abilities he got though. He also gained Wukong's supernatural and spiritual powers. He can change size, big or small. He can transform and shapeshift into a variety of different animals. He can duplicate himself, creating countless clones. He can use the debris of the area around him to form a gigantic monkey mech. And if he were to ever lose all of his powers or have his energy completely drained, he can get it all back simply by believing himself. Yes, I'm serious, he just believes in himself. Even a smidge makes all the difference. Add in the ability to resist possession and psychic attacks like mind control, and MK is good to go for just about any battle. Po's got a lot too though. First of all, he's a master of Kung Fu, with his unique panda style, which is loosely based on the dragon style, using his round body for defense to bounce back at his opponents. With this style, he's able to perform the Feat of Fury, the Chow Wa Punch Kick, which is a nerve attack that can paralyze foes. He has Inner Peace, which allows him to redirect physical projectiles. The Golden Lotus Clap, which can blind opponents. The Fluttering Finger Mind Slip, which can erase an enemy's short-term memory. The Thundering Windhammer, which is basically a green Hadouken. The Mongolian Fireball, which sucks things up like a black hole. And then of course Po's most iconic attack, the Wuxi Finger Hold, which allows him to send his opponents to the Spirit Realm, which Po himself can travel back and forth from no problem. And we haven't even gotten into his mastery of Chi yet, which grants him a ton more abilities, like Flight, Self-Healing, Healing Others, Giant Golden Kamehamehas, Energy Giving, and Stealing, forming a gigantic Chi Dragon to dissolve objects. And just like MK, if Po ever loses all of his powers and energy and Chi, he can just get it back by focusing really hard, even gaining a sick dragon transformation by doing so. I'm gonna have to call the Arsenal category a tie. Both of them can throw hands, both of them can throw magical golden sparkle thingy powers, and both of them have fail-safes if they ever run out of juice. Let's see what the YouTube comments are thinking. Moving on to speed, and there's no point in doing a slow build-up. These two are so far beyond faster than light, it's not even funny. So let's just get right into the big stuff. For MK, a single attack from his staff was able to send a shockwave out from Earth so fast that it reached Jupiter in a matter of seconds. When calculated, this results in speeds of over 2,600 times faster than light. And in order to create shockwaves that move that fast with his attacks, MK must be that fast as well. And Po is able to move in the Spirit Realm, which doesn't sound too impressive at first, but according to the official Kung Fu Panda 3 art book, the Spirit Realm is described as an alternate reality, another plane of existence where the concept of time doesn't exist. It's an endless, infinite, boundless void where time does not exist, and yet Po is somehow able to cross it in short periods. Now, this doesn't quite exactly match the definition of infinite speed, but it is immeasurable. Definitely massively faster than light though. I'll have to give the speed category to Po. MK sending shockwaves across the solar system in mere seconds is pretty good. But Po crossing a boundless universal space in an unspecified but implied to be short amount of time is way better. Oh, don't worry, strength is just as crazy. Remember MK's shockwaves that reached Jupiter in a single second? Well, it turns out they moved Jupiter too. Now Jupiter may only be a planet, and it appears as though it only moved a teensy tiny bit. But the kinetic energy required to do so with a shockwave like that is at least 9 tenatons, enough to destroy a small star. And this was done in a single attack from MK, in episode 0 of his series. You heard me, episode 0, not even episode 1. By the later seasons, MK was able to suppress and withstand high dosages of the Samadhi fire, an inextinguishable flame that, when left unattended, had the potential to burn up the entire celestial and mortal realms. As for Po, he was able to escape the spirit realm. Okay, there's more to it. In the Paws of Destiny series, it was confirmed that in order to escape the spirit realm, which Po is able to do pretty casually, you need to have greater power than the spirit realm. And as discussed before, the spirit realm is an infinite, boundless void. And it even contains more universes within it. Each master gets their own little space to chill in. It sounds pretty cool, but ultimately I'm gonna have to side with MK on this one. See, MK is able to handle a threat to both the celestial and mortal realms, while Po's threats are only able to harm one or the other. Meaning MK is multiversal, while Po is only multi-universal. If that's a bit confusing, just picture it this way. Po could destroy multiple universes, while MK could destroy every universe. Let's see what Discord's predicting though. And for the bonus category, we have another tie. Now Po is no doubt the more skilled and experienced between the two. He's been training longer, fighting longer, basically doing his whole entire job much longer than MK. But MK has more than enough tricks up his sleeves to keep up with even the most seasoned fighters. His staff gives him a much bigger range, and the shockwaves from his attacks give him a much better area of effect, and he's able to outnumber Po with his many clones. So one has skill and experience, and the other has massive range and numbers. Pretty tied up to me. Ultimately though, there can only be one winner, and I'm going with MK, the Monkie Kid. Now this match seemed like it would be a draw at first, with both of them winning a category of their own and then tying in the other two categories. But eventually MK's overwhelming power won me over. Multiversal is a pretty big leap from multi-universal. And while Po is the faster of the two, we don't know how much faster he is exactly. There's no reason to assume he'd completely blitz MK to the point of not getting touched. Not to mention MK's incredible range and having the ability to outnumber Po would also nullify that speed advantage a bit. I wish I could give a more detailed explanation, but that's pretty much the gist of it. What do you want from me? It's the next Monkie King. The winner is MK. But let me know what you guys think. And thank you for predicting in this episode. You can predict the next matchup, which I'll announce in a second, with a comment down below, a comment in my Discord server, voting in the Discord poll, or making a video prediction. We haven't done those in a bit, so come on. The next one will be fun for it. Because it'll be our Halloween episode. Ooh. It's a matchup I've been wanting to see for a long time. It's a matchup I've been wanting to see Death Battle do for a long time. But if they don't do it for their Halloween special, then we may not be seeing it for a while, so I might as well get started. It's Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead versus Joel Miller from The Last of Us.